Tara's campaign. And you might have noticed a little something since last time.
God damn.
It gets even better. Hold on a sec. Where are you? There we go. This is what happens when you grind. Just going to send this to Discord servers. I have to wonder how this ends up throwing people off. Of like, but wait, you're supposed to be streaming on Sunday. Well, or Monday. Well, my work schedule conflicted with my streaming schedule, and here we are.
Yep.
And you suggested I do this.
True.
Someone's watching at the very least. I believe that's you.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so we're all set. Let's begin. So now, last time on Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep, we proved that we could go the distance and MICKEYMOUSE. And now we're headed off to the final frontier. I swear that Wayfinder is almost about to click through his model.
Oh.
That's cute. All those unversed. They think they could beat me. I'm like Aqua. Terra's glider is actually equipped to deal with close range encounters. Aqua's would be more equipped to deal with long range, as you'll see when we get to her campaign. Apparently there was enough of a gravitational tug from the ship. Okay, Alex will be here in a bit.
Oh, okay. Deep space. 6 5.
Funny enough, they actually got pretty much all the Lilo and Stitch voice actors back, including Kevin Michael Richardson as Captain Gantu.
Mm-hmm. Is he the one?
Yes, Grand Councilwoman. I've confined him until we can determine what he is.
He's a buff idiot. That's what he is.
He's not that buff.
Fran, he
Take
is
cover.
pretty
Leave it to me
buff.
to handle these fiends. Whatever you are,
Gantu,
you're under arrest.
you couldn't even handle
Eventually.
catching a bunch of
Gantu is
chickens.
buff.
Unversed.
This is gonna look pretty goofy
I'll
with
give you a
that
fight.
Keyblade.
Keyblade looks way the fuck out of place.
Don't all these Keyblades look out of place?
Gather! You're done!
Oh, by the way, we got Tetris.
Oh wow.
This was from my training in the mountains.
What mountain?
Radiant Garden.
That's not mountain.
Yeah, it
Gather.
is.
Want some?
Pretty sure that's the command board.
No, I would not dare touch another command board unless it's required. Like in the Mirage Arena.
Why do I damn near
Very
hear
impressive
some sarcasm
display.
in your voice?
Hello, Dr. Jumba Jukiba.
Wait! You help! I have been imprisoned on ridiculous charges.
I'm weirded out
Is
by
that
the fact that Jokiba and Cogsworth share the same voice actor.
Yeah,
Constructive features of all time.
Sad thing is, he
Why,
ended
my
up dying a
experiments
few
could
years ago.
annihilate creatures you fought so hard.
That was sad.
He is
He also
bulletproof,
voices Sobolov in
fireproof,
Justice
and
League.
faster than supercomputer. He can see in the dark and move objects.
The sad thing
3,000
is,
times
the
his
villain,
rather diminutive size.
the
And
original
for
Justice
reasons
League voice for
preposterous,
Grodd
the Federation
on
Council
Powers
policies
Booth had also
take him
passed away a
from
few
me
years
and
ago.
throw me here
Funny
in
enough, a
small,
week
fluffy,
before
rather
Injustice
badly
2 came out.
Because he's so powerful?
I say that because Grodd's a villain in that game.
Everyone always gets antsy and fancies
Yeah.
when somebody more powerful is in the neighborhood. You understand, perhaps?
Perhaps.
We must make to rescue him, or he'll be banished to far reaches of space.
Tara,
Okay, then.
you have
Take me to him.
the strangest habit of helping out questionable company.
Experiment 626.
Oh god damn it.
His name I give to adorable fluffy creature you're helping him
That's
to
that
rescue.
word is.
And I am genius scientist who created him, Dr. Jumbo Jukiba.
I'm Tara.
Pleasure is all ours.
You know,
626 is
originally
my
that
calling.
other assistant to the Grand Councilwoman was supposed to be in this game, but that was scrapped. Why? I haven't the faintest clue. Alright, it could probably be due to hardware limitations. Herder, PSP, don't you know?
Yeah, I'm scared. And remember,
Ooh, I actually have a useful command. I finally get high jump.
Oh, nice. Nice, now I'm doing with Crawler, and he has Say Goodbye to 2 cards. Why? Robin Goblin and Gemini L.
What? Yeah. Oh, right, you're playing Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yep.
Like I said, a bit of a shame that you're not streaming that in the meantime, because that would certainly be...
It'd be kind of dull. No, it's
Yeah, I certainly would.
Let's not I'm pretty sure there's 2 other games that
This is where we're supposed to get Brutal Blast if I hadn't, you know, trained in the mountains.
quote unquote trained in the mountains.
Hey, it's a legitimate tactic.
Yeah, one of those in the legitimate tactic.
What, camping?
Nope. Conversion to a creature of chaos.
With each rebirth, it'll take a new form.
That's Maybe foreshadowing some down my screen at some point. That'll be a luck mode run.
You do know, that I also have plans for that game too. Luna, what are you doing?
I remember that game taking like 7 or 8 hours.
That game's easy.
These 2 sessions.
That game's kind of easy.
Yeah, if you know what you're doing.
Yeah, and also if you have a route planned out. Well, don't forget, I've also played it quite a number of times.
Yeah.
Why is my inventory capable of getting full? Why can't I throw any of this crap out?
You gotta sell some stuff.
Hey, just thought I'd pop in real quick before I leave my apartment to drop on my neighbor's grandkid off. Thank you, Mason. Okay. What do I gotta meld to fit a pulsing crystal? Stun edge. What am I melding? Ooh, Thunder Surge. All right. I swear, Terra's air dash and something that Ven gets, that's especially in Disney Town, makes things coming through areas in the air a lot faster. And now to waste more time with animation. So, here's the funny thing. So, my mom and I got finished watching Dark Tournament arc of Yu Yu Hakusho, and we're currently on the Chapter Black arc of the series. And let's just say when she saw Togoro's 100% form, she kinda laughed. The reason for it being maybe, I don't know. I hear voices. Better not go this way. In other words, I can't go there because my story doesn't dictate that I do so. Also, Henshin! And it's like, Toguro gets all these big buff boy muscles, and yet it's like, and yet his waist is the skinniest thing you'd ever see. Like, how does that waist connect the torso, and the legs? I am one that questions things very often.
Question too long.
Is that why you compare me to Lewis? What's the other reason?
That tendency to go on tangents.
Well, I'm sorry if what's going on screen isn't that entertaining.
Gotcha.
By the way, you also might have noticed that I have this attack called Chaos Blade.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Oh, by the way, these enemies that I'm trying to beat up. Up at Divide. Well, let's just say they give me oodles of EXP.
Okay.
Like, seriously.
Gather. So long. Let's go.
And now we get the overly long Tetris. Wish I had Tetris music to cue. Then again, if I could ever get in touch with like an editor or over the whole makes sense. He's a Nintendo PC kind of guy. Whee! Whee! I'm flying!
Now remember, no you.
Thundara. Oh, by the way, this area in, I believe, Ven's campaign, I want to say, it has a Xehanort report. Which means more dramatic reading.
Gather.
Wait a minute, why am I using Terra skills? I should be using Zap skills. I only leveled up high jump so I can maintain the high ground. Well, he did maintain... Well, like we discussed before, he did maintain the high ground in Death Battle.
Take that.
Alright, got one of those things. Now I have Berserk. No, that doesn't mean I would turn. I'm gonna turn into Guts all of a sudden. That would be neat, though.
That'd be pretty convenient.
What the?
Fuck.
I was like, wait. chest to pry open. Mega potion. You know, high jump is going to be very essential to me getting all the stickers in Terra's campaign. Well, partially due to the fact that I'm going to need high jump and a combination of the of that. Because otherwise, I keep what?
El Motor Hero Electro.
Well, there's one bit of good news. At the very least, his deck only gets worse after facing off against Ed Phoenix. I know in the dub it's Aster, but I know what I said.
Yeah, Edo Phoenix.
I think the O comes from the way that the Japanese version pronounces the word Ed. I only say that mostly due to the fact that a lot of English names in the a lot of names that are in English normally in Japanese are they have an added sound to it which is not a thing if you ask actual English speakers. If you ask actual English speakers, it's Ed Phoenix.
The mightiest creature in all of galaxy, and his only singular instinct to destroy everything he touches.
But he looks so cute!
Yeah, I remember some of the King was too.
And he's a D-Link in this game.
Freaking adorable.
He's a freaking klepto.
When did you give that back?
Too late.
Give that back.
It's already marked for destruction.
I'm saying it with about as much investment.
No, stop! My friend gave me that.
I'm saying that with the lack of investment in my voice.
Friend, are you joking? Such concept is totally lost on 626.
And Aqua's gonna have to hunt down 626 later on.
Funny. This whole time I've been telling myself I want to be stronger, more independent. But the second I let my heart do the talking, I find out how little I really know myself, and how much I miss them. That experiment of yours, you sure about him? Maybe in his heart he wants friends, just like the rest of us.
Impossible, Petty. He has no actual feelings, only destructive instincts I have carefully chosen for him. Or perhaps you need another demonstration of my evil geniusness.
Oh, and by the way, we're fighting against another experiment that was in the second Lilo and Stitch movie.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the one that was made for the TV show.
Yeah.
Experiment 221, aka Sparky. A boss that actually has proper hit stun. Great, YouTube chat's frozen on the streams end. Good thing. And we're done. really do. Ah, David Ogen Steer. That's
you'll
the
be
name,
all right, little one.
name of the actor.
Yeah.
Huh?
Thanks, Mason. He's so cute.
What is it? Why have you returned?
Maybe he's wondering what a friend is.
Ridiculous.
My name is Tara.
Tara.
Yes. I can't explain friendship.
Because
When you feel it, you'll know it.
most of
Not
the
if
people I make
have any
friends
say in
with
the matter.
turn out to be horrible
What it is you
people.
will destroy next.
I'm a terrible judge of
Now,
character.
fix what is wrong with you.
I mean, at least Jokiba actually ends up being a good guy after a while, but still.
Not so fast.
Well, I can't stay here and get caught. Vend, Aqua, I'll find some way to make things right.
By making things worse. And now I get hyperdrive, which I'll have to equip since, well, you know. Exit light, doo-doo-doo, enter night. Take my hand, we're off to Never Neverland. Did you know there's a Weird Al? Did you know that there was a Weird Al Yankovic version of that song?
I'm not surprised.
What are they, Cat? Back! You must get
Slee!
Leave them to me.
Finally! Got Zack's D-Link all leveled up. Friggin' birds, get your ass down here and fight me! You know, some people would have actual animals as their spirit animal. I, on the other hand, have a mixture between Bakugo and Rocket Raccoon.
How much for the win?
It's not for sale.
How much for the arm?
Oh,
I
I'm getting that arm.
I'd have demanded it. We had the situation under control. Isn't that
Sure,
right, Smee?
Captain Hook.
Oh, yes, Captain.
Then suddenly you hear
completely.
ticking noise.
Cleave those fiends to the brisket, we would. Why, I'd have given him a little of this
Smee!
and this.
And don't think you're apple.
Oh, help me,
You get a
Smee.
share of me treasure. Understand?
I'm not after your precious
You know,
box, Captain.
funny enough, in
I'm
the
looking for a person.
actual tale of
boy
Peter
wearing a
Pan,
mask.
Captain Hook is actually kind of a
Ring any bells?
badass.
No, not a one.
Figures.
Why am I not
Smee!
surprised?
The kind that could take on Blackbeard and win a fight against
We
him.
shall leave this place before the light
Then
calls them back
this
again.
adaptation of Captain Hook
Hey, hold
can't
on.
even take on Captain Crunch.
What did you just say about the light?
Well, Probably get his ass beat by Karibo.
Yes,
A monster with 300 attack points and 200 defense points.
Gathered from all around.
Yeah.
And I've got an acquaintance,
No,
a
I take
boy
that back.
who's
Doesn't
sure to
any
try and
variation of
seize it.
Karibo.
A boy who's after the light. If it's not Vanitas, then who? Hey, why don't I help you keep the light safe? Maybe you could tell me more about this boy who's troubling you. What's his name?
Peter Pan.
Yeah, if this were Once Upon a Time, Mr. Hook, you might have had a point. Because Peter Pan is kind of an asshole in that series.
This chest must be brought to Skull Rock.
And Captain Hook ends up being one of the good guys.
Pan anywhere near it.
Right. I got you covered.
Yeah. I ended up watching a few episodes when my little sister was watching them. Now, literally the only objective in one of the largest worlds in this game is just to basically get to point B, which is Skull Rock. You could be about as non-linear as possible with this. Now, there's a reference I could make to the movie, but it hasn't aged well, let me just say. I'm guessing you probably know what the reference is. It's about a certain musical number from the movie. I can't even visit Peter Pan.
Gather!
Should I just skip to the point? What? Why is the red man red? Yeah. Considering all things, yeah, I was not sure if I should even make that reference.
Gather! Take that! Gotcha! Let's go!
You know, the sad thing is, story-wise, this would be the last world. This would be the, last
Gather!
it's not original world home we end up having to visit. And I found Dark Haze, which, if I hadn't been training in the mountains, I wouldn't have already had that. Now I'm supposed to go that way, but we can just let's go this way.
Gather! Want some?
Go down the path that leads to treasure and experience points. You gotta think about that, my man.
Let's go!
See, what is he doing? Captain, I I believe he's doing this thing called grinding.
Gather! You're done!
I seriously have to wonder what has Jason Doring been in that made Nomura think, yeah, he's my guy to play this doofus. I mean, it was obvious with getting back Jesse McCartney as Venton, since, well, he was already Roxas as for a few years. So he figured, or since he already got the Japanese actor to play Venton, let's just... Let's just do the same thing again. And for the English version,
Gather! Let's go.
you know, I really do have to wonder, where do people come up with these portmanteau names for some of the couplings in this franchise? Because you know what the portmanteau name for Ventus and... or not Ventus... Axel and Roxas is? Aku Roku. And I'm like, why?
Take that! You're
Terra
done!
can summon Meteor, and he doesn't need a black materia.
Yeah, he doesn't use that at all. Suck it, Terra.
Suck it, Sephiroth.
Suck it.
Was that a God of War reference? Which
Gather!
playthrough?
Want some?
Kinda does.
God of War.
SGB?
Gather! Take that! Gather! Gather! Take that!
Yeah, the sad thing is, like, the more I think about it, even if I'm not a big fan of Hellfire Comms anymore, or it's like, if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be really into this franchise to begin with.
Gather! So long! Let's go.
This is probably the one con to Demolition. Like, it takes so friggin' long to finish, and you can't skip any of this. I don't know.
Gotcha.
Alright, got critical impact. Oh, and one thing worth noting is that after you end up getting to a certain point in the game, it's going to be a bit difficult to have Rockbreaker as one of your third or tier command styles, or rather second tier command styles. Partially due to the fact that, well, we're going to be getting one that ends up suiting late game Terra a bit better. Those who have actually played this game will know what I'm talking about.
Let's go.
I still gotta wonder, like, what is the fascination with David Hayter's Solid Snake? I think when it comes to Alex things with that particular actor. I mean, I get it. He is pretty damn good. But considering his Hollywood celebrity status, considering his Hollywood status, I don't think besides Snake he's going to be doing much. Yeah, you're probably right. Well, of course you're right. Your name is Lopez. Yeah, the weird thing...
Gather!
Which, speaking of...
Want some? You're done!
So I ended up watching... So, a little while ago, I ended up finishing up season 17 of Red vs. Blue. Or I think it was season 16. No, it was season 17. And apparently Lopez ended up going to like the beginning of time, and then ended up going through time. And saw some really interesting things. And let's not forget the fact that most of the characters besides Griff and Donut can't interact with Lopez due to the fact that he only speaks Spanish.
I'll not have you gushing on about some shooting star.
I fail to understand.
Most shooting stars twinkle for a bit,
I'm like,
and then they go out.
you've been with this robot, this Spanish-speaking robot, for God knows how long, and you haven't picked up one bit of his fake Spanish? Because as you've told me, Fran, and he does not speak real Spanish.
We've a bit of business to attend to and must, I fear, step away. I trust you can see to things till I return.
Sure. When Peter Pan gets here, I'll be waiting.
Yes, when Peter Pan gets here, I'll stab him in the face with this goofy-looking blade.
That old codfish looks like he's found himself a new flunky. I'll fly down and distract him. Men, you move in and nab the treasure.
Men? Where are there any men besides Tara, who's 20 years old?
That's me.
The light is not yours to take.
Like, seriously, that's how old Tara is, and it took me searching through various things to find out.
You won't stop me.
Hey, Pete, can you get a good shot? No! Damn it!
Let's go.
I have to wonder if I might have overleveled.
Overleveled?
I sense sarcasm in your voice. Okay, I got blade charge.
What do you do? Run
What do you
forward?
want with the light?
Light? What light?
Look, Pan! We got the chest!
No, not yet, you blockheads.
Hey,
Look!
Run away! Run away!
That hurt!
oh, sorry.
Now what is this?
Pirate treasure, of course. Jewels, doubloons, you know, the usual stuff.
I've been
You know,
guarding a
the
pile of
usual
loot.
stuff.
Sounds like you've been tricked.
He's been
I'll say.
hoodwinked throughout this entire
I owe you an
game,
apology.
Pete.
I picked a fight over nothing.
Oh, it was all in good fun. Not every day I get to fight such a good swordsman. Say, what's your name anyway?
Name's
Tara.
Tara, resident dumbass. Nice
Right
to
then,
meet
Tara.
you.
Which way did Hook go?
They said something about a shooting star.
Shooting star? Tinkerbell must be in danger. Men, guard that treasure with your lives!
Aye, aye, sir.
You go and get him, Pan!
Well, I should be on my way.
As Tara's doing this, Ven is fighting a bunch of Unversed after encountering Captain Hook.
Heal.
Oh, and Mickey also ended up in this world, well, for a brief bit before getting beaten up by Vanitas. Oh, I may be strong when the plot needs it, but outside of that, I am as weak and frail as a wet paper bag.
God damn.
It's true. All right, Tara. Oh, goody, more Unversed.
Unversed.
We'll live here.
Stay back.
Defeat the countless Unversed,
Gather.
as opposed to the ones that I can count off the top of my head.
Even though there's
You're
bad
done.
numbers.
Oh, if you get Ven's final finisher, these guys are absolute chumps.
Gather. Want some? Let's go.
They're pushing around a Terra with unlimited invincibility frames.
Gather. Take that.
Alright, my deck capacity has increased to absolute maximum.
Nice.
You sure cut that monster down to size.
Monsters.
Ahoy!
Dingus.
How fare ye, lad?
Look!
Go hide.
Go hide. I got
Fine.
this.
All's well.
Except for the pirate treasure. That's all kaput.
What's that?
Tinkerbell, one of Peter Pan's dearest friends.
Can I take a look?
So long as I have his precious pixie, Pan's demise is all but assured. What's the meaning
Did you know
of
that
this?
Tinkerbell
I
in
didn't
the
give it that
Hook
much thought.
movie was played
Just
by
doing
Julia
what my heart
Roberts?
That's mutiny, and you'll walk the plank for it.
And Captain Hook was played by Dustin Hoffman. Oh,
That sound.
yummy. Sweet!
We sure showed Hook this time.
You did nothing! I'm sorry, it's just... Whatever they
Every
did
star up there is another world.
with those kids just is like... They act
Tara.
like they did so much
Yep.
when in reality they did
Hard to believe
nothing.
there are so many worlds out there besides our own. The light is their hearts. And it's shining down on us like a million lanterns.
What? I don't get it.
In other words, they're just like you, Ven.
What does that mean?
Oh,
You'll
you
find out someday,
know.
I'm sure.
I want to know now.
It really isn't like Ben is a little kid. He's literally 16 years old and is still going through puberty. So I wouldn't really think of him as like a little kid. I'd be like, he's a kid, but he's old enough to know some things.
Did you guys really want the jewels and gold that badly?
Nah, we don't care about that stuff.
I do.
But Pan was counting on us.
I'll tell you what. Put the stuff that's really special to you in there. That can be your treasure.
Yeah! Real swell idea. Thanks.
All right.
Kind of makes me wonder what I'd put in there.
No, that's too easy. Oh, by the way, we get some... We have to fill in some... We have to fill in some plot details. Because, you know, this is a prequel to Kingdom Hearts.
This light. It's so warm.
Hey, this place seems familiar. What do you think, Fran? Does this place look familiar to you at all? Hello? Hello?
Somewhere out there, there's this tree
Is
with
my mic
star-shaped
muted?
fruit.
Tara found the Paw-Poo. What was that visual glitch just
Papa.
now?
Ven. I wonder if we'll ever be a team again. Looks like
Maybe
the
you
things that
all
once
should
held
have
us
just
together
gone together as opposed to,
just
you
push us
know,
further
being
away.
separate.
And now the light has led me here. What am I supposed to do?
I don't know, actually talk to them like human beings.
Hey, slow down. Would you just wait for me? Keep it up already? Come on, Sora. I can't run anymore.
Yes, let's completely ignore the buff man who we've never seen before in our lives.
Right.
Where were you?
Light. Was I guided here in order to meet that boy?
Yes, you were guided here in order to meet the edgy teen. Well, soon to be edgy teen.
Yeah.
Oh, ahoy!
Edgy
We're over here! Riku, race ya! First one to
Or
the boat
edgy
gets to
kid
be
for that.
captain!
Wonder how long Sora's mother was
You call that running?
waiting for him to come down for dinner.
2 weeks.
Over a year.
Nah, 2 weeks and shit. Fuck it. Fucking getting this promise.
Oh dear.
Hey, did you come from the outside world?
Maybe.
Why would you say that?
Oh, I don't know. Your
Because
very
nobody
outlandish
lives out here.
gear.
And I know you're not from the main island.
So, for my
kid.
plans?
So how about you?
Foiling your plans.
What are you doing here?
Are you?
Oh, my friend's dad took us
Yes.
out on the boat. This is where we like to play. But it won't let us row out here by ourselves. Not until we get older.
Indeed.
Must be hard, huh? Stuck in one place.
I heard once there was a kid who left for good.
That kid. It was that Xehanort fellow. Oh no, he's hot! Yes, I had to
So how
quote
did you get
Squidward
here
there.
anyway?
Yeah.
Is there some reason you're interested in the outside world?
Yeah. I want to be strong one day.
I want to be buff
Like
like,
that kid
you.
who left.
Well, you're
He
gonna
went
have
to
to
the
commit to
outside
some
world.
dumbbells, kid.
I bet he's really strong now. I
And
know
bench
it's out there
presses.
somewhere. The strength that I need
Strength for what?
to protect the things that matter. You know, like my friends.
Aww. He seems so sweet. You know, let's just throw him a
Outside
bone.
this tiny world is a much bigger one.
Hey, we didn't have this Keyblade equipped.
In your hand, take this key. So long as you have the makings, then through this simple act of taking, its wielder you shall one day be, and you will find me, friend. No ocean will contain you then. No more borders around or below or above, so long as you champion the ones you love.
Huh. And now... Oh.
Riku!
And that plot hole has just been filled.
Come on, hurry it up!
You gotta keep this a secret, okay? Otherwise all the magic will wear off.
Magic. That's bull crap.
Hey, what was that all about? You know. No,
Stuff.
what? Why won't you tell me? Who was that guy? Somebody you know? Maybe.
He's some buff
Oh, there
doofus
you
that I
go
met on the
again.
street.
Just tell me. I really can't. I've got to keep it a secret. Not with me, you don't. I'm like the best secret keeper in the world.
Good one, Sora.
Oh, Riku.
Protect the things that matter. Right. My friends matter to me too.
So, do you remember
So,
that
I
we
still
got a
have things that I
Keyblade
have
from
to
Neverland?
Yep.
We're never gonna use it because of this thing. Ends of the Earth. One of the best.
Nice.
One of the best endgame Keyblades out there.
That light. Is it Ben?
Could be.
Master Terra, find me. We must speak at once.
It's about
Master
those.
Xehanort.
It's about a story meeting we're supposed to have. We unlocked a command board that we're never gonna do. Menu, items, equip. What do you think? Should I go talk to a Spock now?
Yes.
But why?
To get on with it.
But why would I want to get on with it?
Get on with it.
Yes, get on with it! Get on with it! Oh, I just love this scene. Get on with it! Ah, there's our goat-beard Spock.
Master Xehanort, you wish to see me?
There is no time to lose. I have terrible news. Ventus has stumbled upon the secrets of his origins.
Really?
Then...
So tell me.
I just saw him.
Where is he from? How did
passed
you
right
meet
in front
him?
of me. What happened?
And why
Ventus is on
exactly
his way
does he
home. If you could
have
seen
spiky
the
hair?
fury in his eyes, I'm certain he's capable of anything. I fear the boy may attempt to force the truth out of Ericus.
He said he preferred the prequel trilogies, and Ericus flipped the fuck out.
Of course.
He then also said that Luke Skywalker was a major wuss. But then Ericus was like, you know, you're not exactly wrong. Take a wild guess why. Friggin' Last Jedi, man.
Yeah.
Did too many things wrong and not enough right. Okay, so... that's odd. Hey, why can't I go back? Come on! Let me back in! Come on!
They heard what you did last time.
What did I do last time?
I don't want to know.
What did I do?
What didn't you do?
Stuff? Well, anyway, we're gonna get into a boss fight. Against Luke Skywalker.
But you must exist no more.
Ben's campaign gives us the full conversation these two have.
What?
Master! Have you gone mad?
Terra!
Well, he is the Clown Prince of
Step
Crime.
aside.
No!
You will not heed your master?
I won't!
Why
I swear, the
do
amount of
all
Mark
my
Hamill
attempts
jokes
to
I
reach
can
you
make.
fail? If you don't have it in your heart to obey, then you will have to share Ventus's fate.
Single manly tear. Meanwhile, Terra's crotch is doing all the fighting.
He's right.
Quiet!
Terra.
Get the fuck out of here, son. Oh, and another fact, in the beta build for this game, Terra holding up Ven while declaring that Ericus won't harm him takes place in Hollow Bastion.
You
in the
may be my
beta
master,
build. Oh, but
but
this
I will
one takes
not
place in the land of
let you
Departure.
hurt my friend!
Acting.
The darkness taking you, Terra?
No, I'm very stinky. What do you think?
Wait, Terra!
I don't want to go back to my story. There's talking mice in it, for Christ's sake. Alright, so if you ever felt like you've been tanking too long, well, this boss will remove that notion from your mind.
Want some? Take that!
Let's go.
I say this as I've literally just tanked him. And we're done. Wow. Just wow. Even I can't believe it.
Yeah, you should.
What have I done? Master,
Oh, you know.
I just wanted to keep Ven safe.
No.
It's almost like maybe you two, maybe you guys should have had an actual conversation like normal human
I've
beings.
no one to blame but myself for the darkness inside.
Instead, you're
me.
talking all this mumbo-jumbo BS.
I've done
How many
worse.
normal human beings are
Raised
there?
my keyblade against you.
Well, I
Ventus.
mean as in something that a
own
real
heart is
person would
darkness.
say. Ooh! He just got stabbed. Well, bad news, Terra. Your master is now, dead. And he turns into pixies, pixel dust. And I just died in your arms tonight. Must have been something you said. I just died in your arms tonight.
Master Ericus.
Indeed.
What a sight. Why do you trouble yourself with remorse, Master Terra? The man was bent on doing harm to your friend, his own pupil.
Master Xehanort. Why?
You know, at times I find your progress quite striking. But you still fall short. Let all that anger out, my boy. Give your heart over to darkness.
What do you mean?
Still
It's
so
simple.
blind.
He wants you to give
Then
in
I
to the
will make you
dankness.
see. Come to the place where all Keyblade wielders leave their mark on fate. The Keyblade Graveyard. There you will watch your dear Ventus and Aqua meet their ends. And the last light within you will die.
Black hole sun, won't you come and wash away the
You won't
rain?
need a home anymore where you're going.
What? Xehanort!
Seriously, what is up with these line reads? Well, looks like the land of departure is breaking apart. Well, this world is so very much screwed. Huh.
Ven. Aqua. I won't let him hurt you.
Yeah, about that. And now we get Chaos Ripper, which does boost. Oh no, dramatic reading, and I don't have an audience to read it to. Crap. Well, I could go and end the game, end Terra's campaign now, or since I still have a D-Link to grind up, let's go back to Neverland. Game. Darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again.
Gather! So long! Gather! You're done! Want some? Let's go. Let's go. Gather! You're done! Gather! Let's go!
Are you still here?
Gather! So long! Gather! that! Gather! You're done! Gather! Take that! Gather! Take that! You're done! Let's go. Take that. You're done. Gather. You're done. So long. Gather. Want some?
Oh, hey, Alex.
You're done.
Sorry about that. I had to get my exercise in for the day.
Oh, don't worry about it. I understand.
So good.
Where were you? I was thinking. Sadly, the Sound of Silence was playing in my head.
Let's go.
Well, you were playing an action RPG,
Gather.
and I'll be playing a fighting game this week.
Want some?
Oh, nice. Which one?
Power Rangers Battle for the Grid, which is really the only fighting game I have on the PS4 right now.
Huh. I have Marvel vs. Capcom 3.
Okay, because I can't do some of these voices, I'm not going to read this shit at all.
What?
Also, this is where I left off several months
Don't worry,
ago,
she
back
came
when I
behind.
first
She
got
can't
this
get-
game.
Oh, and I obtained another thing for dramatic reading. grinding, but I'll save that for when I can actually get to the pause menu. Meanwhile, Fran is playing a Legacy of a Duelist.
Gather! The PS4 says Castlevania.
You lied to me. So that's actually another good area for grinding, but exclusive to Terra. Because Ben and Aqua can't go to Skull Island for some reason.
Okay, I have completely forgotten how this stuff works.
Oh, and by the way, I had my setup going into various locations has changed a little due to the fact that I have. Hold on a sec. I have to actually go here because there's also stickers I gotta get. Let's see. Let's get some mine squares.
Let me.
Okay, so normally I would be unapologetic in regards to my usage of very overpowered attacks like our solo meteor and whatnot, but for what we gotta do in the Mirage, how we gotta do the Mirage Arena, I can't exactly be too cautious. Or rather, I can't be too what's the word I'm looking for? I can't exactly be too easygoing with it. Okay, so I got one in Dwarf Woodlands, one in Castle of Dreams, one in Radiant Garden, I know where that is, one in Disney Town, I don't know where that is, and one I don't know where it is in Neverland.
Come with me and you'll be in a world of pure imagination.
Wrong movie.
I know that, but that was the song that came to mind for some reason.
Okay, for dramatic reading, what do you want me to read this in?
Ooh, Lord Zed.
I don't know what he sounds like.
Oh, come on.
I think I should do like a Sean Connery voice.
Sure, do Sean Connery.
My brother, pupil Ericus, thinks only in absolutes. He has persuaded himself that the light is the only way, but forgets that light cannot exist without shadow. I believe a balance of light and darkness is what sustains our world, but too much of the darkness has been stomped out, disturbing that balance. Someone must tear down this tyranny of light and reorganize the world around the darkness and creeps back in. Ericus and I did not see eye to eye. I left and wandered the world. This was perhaps the first time I felt truly free since that day I departed my boyhood home. But free to what? Free to do what? I had already shown the mark and became a Keyblade Master, but having been passed over as a successor, all that remains to me was as the road of a teacher. Ordinarily, Keyblade Masters take pupils under their wings, malleable minds in which to impress the precepts of the Keyblade wielder. and keep our profession alive for generations to come. Was my time drawing to an end? Then, after all I had accomplished in casting away the place of my birth, surely waiting for a quiet death would not do, not when there was still so much I needed to see for myself. Powers help me. I thought my body is so old.
Oh, come on.
Any thoughts on the Connery?
It's alright.
I skipped Harry Potter to be in Kingdom Hearts Trebek. Okay, so... Mirror, mirror on the wall. Where is the Queen? Who is not the most fairest of them all. Is she really?
What was the, This is in Sleeping Beauty world, right?
It was in Sleeping Beauty, but now I'm in Snow White.
Okay. So, did you see...
What?
Oh, right, Snow White. Snow White is the one where that's...
I have actually seen Snow White on a VHS tape. It was certainly interesting. I'll say that much.
Yeah, I think it might be better than Cinderella. Because Cinderella is approximately 20-30 minutes of mouse filler.
Mouse filler that no one asked for. And by the way, you know that fat mouse in the Cinderella movie?
Yeah.
Guess who plays that role in Birth by Sleep?
Zach Galifianakis?
No, as in who plays the role of the mouse, not, who is the mouse. Not who voices the mouse.
I don't know.
Ventus. Because for whatever dumb reason, when he gets to Cinderella's world, he ends up shrunken down to the size of a mouse. And he somehow ended up getting caught in one of Lady Tremaine's traps. And funny enough, in the beta build for Birth by Sleep, Ven was supposed to be able to go to the castle, to the actual castle itself. The more you know.
Yeah.
God, I thought I was over you, but I guess not. If y'all remembered or the first stream of this, you would know why I have such a disdain for this world.
Oh, come on. How did that not trigger?
You know...
How did his finisher trigger and mine didn't?
Priority.
I mean, I will admit, I haven't played this game in a while. I've never been super great at fighting games that aren't King of Fighters, but, you know.
Now I'm trying to find a friggin' sticker. You know, there's times where I feel like being a total completionist as for some game, but there are other times where I'm just like, yeah, no, this ain't worth it. course, there's Mr. Lopez here who keeps telling me kleptomania kills.
Because it does.
When has kleptomania killed me in this?
When has it not?
I meant in this game.
I get it down. Okay. Fuck you over.
There we go.
Oh, you mean like Hazard's killing Elliot?
Yes.
Hazards kill you! How much context do you think we need to explain? It's a Crash Bandicoot reference. Basically, when Elliot of Super Gaming Brothers ended up doing Crash 3 for the first time, let's just say we're thankful Johnny's there to actually balance things out. I'm trying to find the friggin' sticker so I can leave this world, never come back here again, and be done with it. By the way, Alex, you did miss quite a bit of story.
Well, I'm hardly even paying attention to the story anyway, so that's probably for the best.
Tara went into deep space where we ended up, where he once again and thought that a fellow prisoner by the name of Dr. Jumbo Jokiba, where he thought that someone like him who has created an experiment and designed with destruction in mind, Ein was a decent person.
Oh, come on! How does his super interrupt mine?
Is it Are you fighting against Virgil?
No, I'm fighting against fake Zack.
You do know the joke that I was going for, right?
Yes, I understand.
Oh, Dan. He's a jerk and he plays a character who's a jerk in almost every fighting game he's in. Don't even ask me how I would figure that. And we're back at Radiant Garden, where the video will get demonetized due to a copyright claim due to this being the Hollow Bastion theme. Got another sticker. I think all I have left is the Neverland sticker, then everything up till the last world is...
They made a joke.
Just let him go. We're off to Never Neverland. Did you know? I'm still weirded out by the fact that there's a Weird Al Yankovic version of that song.
Dude, it's Weird Al. You
Oh, I haven't listened to that yet. I'm gonna have to do that. How is Goldar have me in this side of the fucking corner? Thank you.
Goldar knows how to corner you, Power Ranger.
I'm Goldar. I'm the fucking Wizard of Oz.
He really does look like a flying monkey from Wizard of Oz.
Yeah, that's the fucked up part.
I wonder if they use recycled props from that movie.
I don't know.
Well, you'd have to ask the Tilly Corporation.
From the theme to Wizard of Oz. Think about it.
Oh, and also Tara then and later befriended Captain Hook, who tricked him into thinking that Peter Pan was someone who was after the lights. I'm going to pause to let you take that in. Yes, Tara is stupid. We've established this. And then... Tara Terra is able to save Tinkerbell.
Oh, come on,
from
you can't
Captain
turn
Hook.
around after that. How can you...
And then... This narcissistic dictator's music is stuck in my head again.
Oh, look, it's on M-I-C, M-O-U-S-E.
Damn you, Mickey! Damn you to hell!
Wait, can't. I can't have more money.
Okay, I'm gonna go into the training mode and see if I can figure out how the hell I'm supposed to block.
Terra ended up going to Destiny Islands and for a brief bit. It talked to some preteen telling him, hey, hey, would you mind holding on to this handle for me? And then suddenly it felt like a plot hole was filled. So then he ended up getting a message from Devil's Goatbeard Spock, who told him, hey, you might want to meet up with me later.
You're done!
And they were going to meet up for an ice cream social originally, but then it turned out that Ventus somehow stumbled upon the secret of his origins, and and apparently Xehanort sent that Ven and decided to tell Master Ericus, voiced by Mark Hamill, mind you, that the prequel trilogy was better than the original trilogy, and Ericus flipped.
Yeah, hashtag better than the prequel trilogy.
And Ben proceeded to pour more salt into Ericus's wounds by saying that Luke Skywalker was a wuss. But then Ericus didn't really say much after that due to the fact that Ben actually had a point. Because of a certain movie that a lot of people really detest.
Gather!
Because as apparently someone wanted to subvert expectations in all the wrong ways.
It's like I said about the movie that Kanye West directed. Just because you're doing something different to what people normally do in filmmaking, that doesn't mean
that it's good.
Yeah.
So then, and Terra owes to save Ventus, who was actually having a peaceful conversation with Ericus, but then Terra yeeted Ven into another world. Oh, because this is a man's fight. We can't have a 16-year-olds butting in. And Ven didn't take too kindly to that, but before he could intervene, Terra closed the portal and proceeded to kick the crap out of Ericus. Naturally, before Ericus... I'm sorry, I'm trying to BS this whole scenario. Oh, and I'm not even taking it seriously in the slightest. Does any of this make any sense to you at all?
Oh yeah, it makes perfect sense to me.
Okay. Okay, be honest with me. Where have I lost you in this conversation? Anyway, so... Oh, before Terra could finish off Master Ericus, is for trying to lay a hand on Ven, which Ericus insisted that they settled their differences already. But then Xehanort decided, and I'm gonna kill him and film to show how superior Star Trek is to Star Wars. He kills Ericus, casts a black hole sun on the land of departure, or leaves without saying a word. And then Terra's like, "What just happened?" And so ends my extremely convoluted recap of the segment you missed. Are there any questions?
No.
Still surprised. There's only one more sticker left, and I know where it is. So we do have to go to the final world, but we don't necessarily have to complete it. There's actually a really good reason why I'm not doing the Mirage Arena right now. By that I mean as in immediately after, or we just got all those stickers. It's because we gotta go visit the Keyblade Graveyard.
Ooh, the Keyblade Graveyard. Ooh.
You know, you cannot use Call of the Home to special summon a Keyblade.
Oh, it's holding back. I forgot that.
No, I slightly moved it over. And my dad was wondering how Luna got behind the TV.
For friendship.
That's true.
And by the way, this world actually has some of the best eerie music in this franchise.
Jason, did your AI fuck up again? Sure looks like it did.
It's on? It's on.
Jason!
Yeah, no, it's not that.
The D is reversed. Ooh, scary. And honestly, I'm gonna say this, I actually like... It's difficult for me to pick between this world's music and, let me think, what was it? And the world that never was for best final world music. Or unnecessary twirling.
Yeah, I thought it was back.
Oh, by the way, we've got tornadoes.
Okay, we play Tornado Wall.
What? Okay.
Gather! Let's go! Gather!
Guess that was someone play Tornado Wall. Yeah, I don't know how that happens. There's no union on the field.
Indeed.
Shenanigans.
Oh, and if you're playing as Ven in this bit, the tornado dodging becomes a joke. Especially with a certain ability that Ven gets in Disney Town.
Gather! Let's go.
Wait, so you can just block forever in this game?
I doubt it. For sure.
It is chip damage, so probably not worth it. It wasn't doing a whole lot of chip damage, though, so...
Okay, so my question is do you think, Fran, do you think my recap of this game's plot of what we saw so far makes more sense than the actual plot of this game?
Yeah, so.
I certainly think so, because anything beats the crap out of this game's plot.
Some people are trying to explain the franchise.
If anyone wanted a clear-cut timeline of Kingdom Hearts, you'd have to go to Everglow's YouTube channel for that one.
And then all of a sudden, boom, 5 years later, like another game girlfriend.
Friggin' hell, Kingdom Hearts. Why do you have to be so needlessly complicated? For God's sake, it's a game with friggin' in Final Fantasy character or is having coffee with Mickey friggin' Mouse. Oh, you mean the stuff that makes sense, or the stuff that doesn't make sense?
Yes. All of it.
Okay, so we have the last sticker, and we've completed Terra's sticker album.
Nice.
Oh yay, we're helping a character collect stickers for some reason.
No, this is not sticker star.
Hey, at least these stickers actually give you something worthwhile. Okay, so I need to explain my setup of going into this. So, essentially, what I'm going to be doing is a setup suited for the Mirage Arena, which essentially is like a place where you get to do all this bonus stuff. I won't be showing off all of what you could do at the Mirage Arena, because let's just say there's some stuff that I am going to be off-screening for the sake of convenience. Like certain command boards. Funny enough, back when this game was on the PSP, there was multiplayer and this was the area to do it.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And another thing worth noting is that okay, so this is the one that can grind you up, that can give you the most metal. That can give you the most amount of metal. All which you need in metals in order to gain. In the achievement and throughout the area. You need
take that. You're done.
And yes, you can gain level ups through this, so this is also a neat place to do grinding, if you're so inclined. However, note that at each time you go, each time you pass a certain threshold with the challenges. In this area, it is going to get a lot harder. Oh, and you're going to be seeing this command style a lot, Rhythm Mixer. which is why I ended up going out of my way to get all the stickers. This charming fellow is the Iron Imprisoner. And he's already dead!
Okay, then.
Do you see how broken this is?
I can imagine.
Apparently I was supposed to heal myself 5 times for the challenge. Wheels of Misfortune. So now we fight Aqua's first boss. Rather, now we're going to be fighting Aqua's first boss after we get through with this.
Take that! You're done!
See what I mean by time-consuming, Fran?
Take that! Take that!
Not what I meant. Oh, and Terra. Oh, and on top of on top of Terra taking new levels of jerk ass, apparently he felt the need to become the stinkiest man alive. With Dark Impulse.
Take that! Take that!
And now we fight the Pumpkin Carriage. Or the Cursed Coach.
Take that! You're done!
Oh, well, I got a hell of a lot closer than I have sometimes.
I have some close calls. That one not being one of them. Oh, and this area is the one time that I will be using shot locks.
You're done! Take that! You're done! Take that! You're done! Take that!
way, one thing that has come up is the Attack on Titan final season trailer.
Final season trailer.
Yep.
I didn't know they'd gotten all that way through the manga yet.
They have. And it's looking like a new animation studio is going to be taken over.
Oh, that sucks.
Studio Mappa.
I don't know who those guys are. It really usually doesn't seem like a great idea to change animation studios and then right at the very end like that. Come on, come on, come on!
Mappa actually looked... Mappa's Attack on Titan... Mappa's animation style for Attack on Titan actually looks pretty neat. Not gonna lie.
Oh no, now I'm gonna have to beat up Evil Tommy, aren't I?
And I'm like, who in the comments is complaining about this season?
Oh, so now I'm Dragon. So I'm now playing the bad guy. That makes no sense whatsoever, game. Oh yeah, this game does that, where you'll just randomly switch sides in the middle of the game, depending on who it wants to win.
Take that!
Alright, my maximum health has increased. And at the very least, Mappa is in Studio Dean.
Well, yeah. Were those the guys who took over One Punch Man Season 2?
No, that was a different animation studio. The same people who did, what's it called? Azumanga Daioh.
Okay, why is Kimberly not using any of her supers?
Studio Dean took over for A1 with, Seven Deadly Sins.
Oh, that's like going from lazy but good to absolutely incompetent.
Studio Dean has made
so that's like going from Michael Bay to Ryan Johnson.
Never go Ryan Johnson.
Take that!
What were you about to say?
It's like at least One Punch Man in Season 2's animation looks somewhat solid. But it's just, you know, oh, we gotta put up with the simple fact that apparently people don't like it. Apparently people were like, oh, this looks horrible. Well, I mean, consider, if you will, the fact that your standards have been heightened because of Madhouse.
Okay, so Mirror Universe Kimberly just changed outfits between dialogue boxes.
Why?
Because Draken beat her up. Draken beat her up, and at one time she was dressed in the regular pink and white outfit that the Pterodactyl Ranger wears in MMPR. And then you hit X, and she's dressed in the pink, black, and white outfit that the Ranger Slayer wears. And this was entirely so that Kimberly could explain what the fuck was going on to the guys back at the command center.
You know, the weird thing is the whole time you were saying, every time you mentioned Draken, all I could think was Kim Possible's Draken.
Take that!
Funnily enough.
Is he voiced by John DiMaggio?
I'm by Jason David Frank. Do you know who Lord Drac is?
No.
Take that!
Have you not read Boom Studios' Power Rangers?
Do I know anything about Power Rangers?
He's from within the Dark One Company.
Okay.
I am an uncultured swine, I know.
Very uncultured swine.
Watch up to RPM. Watch Samurai through Super Mega Force if you're insane, and Dino Charge through Ninja Steel if you're absolutely suicidal.
At least watch a good season.
Yeah, at least watch like the first 18 seasons. Those are actually good, for the most part.
No, if define good.
Okay, they're not Neo Saban bad.
Alright, is it worth it?
Oh, and you might remember this charming fellow from earlier, the Iron Imprisoner. He had a twin brother called the Iron Imprisoner 2.
Oh, by the way, Shirley Kwan isn't actually in this game. She's in some stupid fucking suit of armor.
Oh, I got another thing for dramatic reading. Oh dear. Oh boy. Okay, got another report. What am I reading this as? Hello?
Yeah,
I'm in the middle of a cutscene here.
Oh. Fran, what do you got?
I don't know.
What? Nothing? No voices?
I'm in the middle of Castlevania. What do you want me to do?
I could read it as old Richter Belmont voice.
Oh god.
I just want to mention that this voice of Zordon does not match any voice Zordon has had throughout the years. Even though I think he's actually played by one of the actors.
How strange.
Yeah.
Anyway, like I said, do we have any voices? Any at all?
Ooh. Green Goblin.
At present, the lanes and corridors that run between the worlds may be traversed by us, Keyblade wielders, and those who have given themselves over to darkness. As the former, our duty is to cross the chasms between worlds and guard against the latter, whose darkness corrupts and contaminates, so that no world need ever be lost again. Few Keyblade wielders remain now. I have heard of but a handful of others outside my circle, but the world is vast, and more of my kind may be out there. Now, in addition, into the realm of light in which we reside, there is also a realm of darkness, and the realm between which connects the two. The realm of darkness is most forbidden. I am told none who set foot there have ever returned.
I was going for more Steve Bloom Green Goblin.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, I can tell because that's not Willem Dafoe.
Yeah, because I can't do Willem Dafoe.
Pause.
You're gonna innuendoize everything I say.
Have I paused the way you say it?
Take that!
That doesn't sound like Austin St. John. I know I looked up through all these people with all the
Okay, so... Does any... So, Alex...
It's Austin St. John.
Apparently.
That doesn't make any sense. That doesn't sound anything like him. At least Tommy sounds like himself.
Tommy Wiseau.
Oh.
Take that! And it's David Fielding as Zordon, of course. But they didn't apply the right effects to his voice. Take that! Take that! Okay. What were you saying?
You know, the weird thing is, it's like, recently now, me and my mom have gotten into Chapter Black of Yu Yu Hakusho. You familiar with that arc?
Take that!
It's the one with
I'm not
Sensui.
even remotely familiar with Yu Yu Hakusho, honestly.
How have you not watched it?
Is that the one where they have the spirit gun?
Yes.
Okay. I just about know a bit of it from that episode of the Cell games where
you're done.
One of the
Yusuke and
characters-
Kuwabara.
Yeah, Yusuke and Kuwabara showed up, and ReZero in it was Giguk's like super abridged version of ReZero. Oh, there was the guy from Yu Yu Hakusho showed up after what's his name, Natsuki Subaru did the spirit gun thing.
Yusuke.
Yeah.
In the Japanese version, spirit gun is ray gun.
Okay. Well, anyways, I'll be right back. I have to go take the trash out. Literally, not metaphorically.
I know. I figured. I swear. Or it's like when I have the boss like right in the mid.
You're done. Take that. You're done. Take that. You're done. Take that.
It's like whenever I have a boss like in the middle of one of middle of my command stop. Or something, they're a lot easier to take out with Rhythm Mixer. Oh, especially if you're doing the friggin' and what's it called? I still don't understand why it's like we have to have keyblades that are exclusive to a lot of the optional stuff.
Take that. Take that. So long.
Okay.
Take that.
Oh, and recently I had beaten Mortal Kombat Aftermath.
Take that.
It was...
You're done.
It was yet another mess of a plot. At this point, I'm sure NetherRealm will probably find some way to make it worse.
Don't jinx it.
Doesn't matter if I say anything or not.
Take that.
Oh, you mean like Palpatine totally jinxed things when he said when he said to his assistant who was trying to get the air conditioner who was trying to stop the air conditioner on his chair. He's like, watch me tempt fate here. Could things possibly get any worse? And then later he's yeeted into, he's yeeted down the shaft after the Yo Mama fight he had with Luke.
Take that!
After I'm done with the stream, I'm going to be taking out the recycling stuff of since, like on your
what did they
end.
do to the background here? I'm sorry, I don't know if you guys are watching this, but
I gotta boot up your stream on my end.
Okay.
Because to be fair, I've been in a bit of concentration since I entered the Mirage
so
Arena.
This makes a bit more sense, but otherwise, the background on that just looked off.
Take this. Take that! Take that!
You know, sometimes I could be a believer of truth, but I'm also a big fan of justice.
Oh, I'm glad that line's going to be edited out of the Snyder cut.
Take that!
It was so dumb, but it was so Superman.
There we go.
He says stupid things all the time. I mean, have you seen the Bruce Timm universe?
Yeah, I have.
Like, he says a lot of stupid things. He's a dork.
That's the point.
Take that!
I've been Zawarudoed.
Zawarudo.
Oh, and now I'm fighting against this guy again. You remember him, right?
Who?
Trinity Armor.
Who?
So long!
Wow, you were right.
Take that!
This is like an Ironmonger suit, and I have no idea why it exists.
I have no idea why a lot of things exist.
You're done!
Are you gonna really go with that Family Guy episode?
Oh. Damn, Gia, nice ass.
Take that!
I'm not even kidding. That the black on Megaforce Yellow's outfit makes the butt model look really good.
Now we got two booty warriors here. That was it's forthcoming too.
Oh, hey, cat fight, literally.
Ow!
Well, metaphorically, in some ways.
Don't explain the joke.
Cat Manx is still there.
Nice.
You know, it's weird how even though I've turned down the volume significantly on my TV, to the point where it should be barely audible to hear anything, somehow.
Didn't I just beat your ass, Magna Defender?
Take that!
Oh, of course, I'm playing as the bad guys now for some reason.
Meanwhile, in Mortal Kombat, Meanwhile, on current Netherrealm War of Combat, I wish I could take the bad guys seriously, but they take too many L's.
Which bad guys?
All of them. Literally all of them.
They can't say that.
Oh, now the game is getting interrupted by fucking cutscenes, because that's what I want in the middle of my fucking fighting game, isn't it? The spirit of the Magna Defender is coming to me to tell me, hey, oh, this is not your true destiny. Shit like that. And it's like, yeah, I'm in the middle of a fighting game, guys. I would appreciate it if you would stop.
Yes.
So Cat Manx's special ability is to shove her boobs at me. Okay.
And nothing wrong with that.
You know, I end up finding out, apparently, via Twitter, or there are people out there who think that I would get on Fire Emblem Heroes for having Monica Rial come back as Milla, and I'm like, why would I do that when she already voiced the character prior? It makes no sense.
No, it doesn't, but then again, we've never accused Kick Nichols of being remotely sensible, have we?
Nope. We have not. Because that would be defamation. Ray, I wish I was making half of this stuff up. Hey, but Terra's getting all in that dankness. Oh, by the way, we're fighting Monstro.
Hey, you know what they say?
From the Binding of Isaac?
No. From Pinocchio.
I know.
And we get...
No, they say, fucking Elton Drug.
Which, by the way, we gotta stun the beast. You totally beat up Android 18. Nope. Oh, she won against you. Oh.
Yeah, it's like you have to beat them to continue with the story, but then in the cutscene, you lose.
Oh, then the cutscene is like, no, you ain't right.
Well, it's a good thing I had invincibility frames. Well, actually, I don't. Well, actually, I have Leaf Bracer on.
That's on me.
Come on, Monstro. Get stunned already.
What's this stun?
Something that this whale should be doing.
This whale daddy.
Why did I think I could guard against that? What part in my subconscious thought, I should block that?
Wait, mid block. Your face.
Maybe if I was on, I could block that easily. Well, now I gotta. Well, now I'm running. Now I ran out of time in this round, so I gotta. Oh wait. So now I gotta beat up whatever's inside of him again, and then pound him into the ground.
Take that! Heal!
Oh, screw you, Trey of Euphoria. You weren't even in the original version of this game.
Okay, which part of it?
The answer.
Hopefully you get that.
The answer is X for the block. That's reference to Brain Scratch playing Mario Party.
Like I said, which version of Trade Transport? The three of them.
Come on. Come on. There we go. Okay, Trey is down, finally.
Which version? If you can tell. Here's what that's like those
I expected a Resident Evil 4 or a professional will run, and the chat is screwing it up.
Oh, that's just you.
Okay, I've got the Mystic Mother on 1 health bar.
Yes! Killed Monstro.
And I've got Cat Manx on 1 health bar.
God damn it.
See what I mean? Pretty high gains. Harsh punishment.
Unfortunately, they also have me on 1 health bar.
Alright.
Come on. Come on. Gia, take over, Gia. There we go.
Time for some harsh punishment. And no, we're not fighting against MK11 Sindel.
Take that! Say goodbye!
Well, Gia's down. But the upside is, oh, fuck you.
I didn't know that was an upside.
The upside is at least Cat Manx is too.
Take that! Take that!
Well, the Mystic Mother kind of hit me with the thing and then fucked off, and now the time has expired.
So long!
I'd once pointed out in a comment section regarding JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, or someone was uploading the clips of the dub of where Joseph is sitting in the Speedwagon playing, and in the original manga, Joseph is reading Superman, but in the anime, he's reading Bao.
You know, didn't we have several other people with us before, man? Like, wouldn't it make sense to use those guys?
Wouldn't it make sense to do anything other than what the game tells you to do?
Well, considering we have an entire army of Power Rangers with us, why are we stuck fighting with the same ones?
Why is it that when three Keyblade wielders are facing issues that concern all of them and they're supposed to be good friends, why do they never just, set up a meeting and talk?
You never think about it that way.
Yeah, but that would be the most logical solution.
How did I pull that off? I don't know how I pulled that off.
And like I said, my suggestion for how this game series plot goes is weird as hell.
That's awesome.
Because, Fran, you know that half the stuff I said wasn't entirely true at all. You know that half the stuff I had said, and to recap the plot to Alex, was literally stuff I pulled out of my ass.
And it still made perfect sense to me.
How?
Did you forget what I've written in my life?
Oh yeah, that's right.
Like, I'm the guy who came up with, like, the Sonic, Mega Man, Resident Evil, Doctor Who, Metal Gear, I don't even fucking
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. And I don't even know if Spider-Man's in there. Fuck it, why not?
And, let's... Okay, so now
we're... have to play as fucking Goldar?
I can't
Goldar's lame.
I don't know if I want to do this. Okay, thank you.
I just got my ass kicked by these guys, and I'm now going to...
Oh my god, I'm fighting the Iron Imprisoner 3 as Terra! God dang it!
Take that!
Okay, this makes no sense. This makes no fucking sense from a plot perspective or anything, really, because and this happened already a couple of times. You go from playing as like the good guys and the good guys beat the bad guys' asses, right? Then you go to play the bad guys and the bad guys beat the good guys' asses. And then you switch again and the good guys beat the bad guys' asses. And it's really fucking stupid because it's just a back and forth.
Hey, welcome to the 50-50 book. Like, never works.
You're done! Take that!
Oh my god, I did not see him there. Well, not because I failed a spot check, but because the camera was facing directly behind me.
Take that!
Okay, he's done. Why do I get the feeling that I'm going to be facing Iron Imprisoner 3 and Iron Imprisoner later?
Call it a hunch.
It's almost like I've played this game before. That's about... So basically what I would have to do is like grind up a bunch of metals and whatnot so I could get up.
Take that! Take that!
Up to like a certain...
You're done!
weird.
Sure.
So apparently one of the antagonists in this game, I think I've mentioned this before.
Oh, come on.
Or was voiced by Haley Joel Osment. And it's like a dark reflection of one of the protagonists. But in a way that well... I was more of a dark reflection of a different protagonist. Come on, Monstro, where are you?
Didn't I just kick your ass? If Goldar can kick your ass,
you know,
what hope you have against Draken?
You know, Mortal Kombat 11's Aftermath story had,
okay, that sounds like Jason.
Ned Sindel teamed up with, Shao Kahn briefly. Maybe because of this so-called new direction that NetherRealm Studios wanted to go with when writing the character, which is a subversion of the wrong type of expectations, much like pulling a Ryan Johnson. As in, they subverted a certain type of expectation, just not.
They're expecting a good game?
Well, I was expecting. Basically, they made Sindel into a two-faced bitch.
Then you should be able to Stone Cold shit.
Alright, Tommy, I'm going to use your own sword against you.
Yeah, but the thing is, Shang Tsung didn't even bewitch her according to the narrative that's being that was devised for this game. I mean, Shao Kahn even spells it out to Kitana that he's like, oh, she's not bewitched at all. She was totally evil from the get-go. Yeah, and it is so bad. Like, they tried this alternate characterization as though, their attempts at justifying why she's like this comes from an answer, or that could basically be summed up as, oh, this was totally there from the get-go. Oh, this isn't in like some cosmic retcon.
Like the secretly evil bullshit from, or the... No, like the secretly Jason Statham was behind it all along thing.
Where was this from?
The Fast and the Furious.
Fast and the Furcust.
Okay, Han's car gets blown the fuck up in Tokyo Drift, which, because he shows up later, that's kind of an issue. So Tokyo Drift, which was made in 2006, retroactively takes place in 2017. And secretly, Jason Statham was behind that and Letty's car blowing up in Fast and Furious 4, which is just called Fast and Furious all along.
That's so dumb.
So I got Draken down to one health bar, and then he disappeared. Oh, now I have to face off with Cenozoic Blue, who is not actually Billy. He's the evil version of the original MMPR Ranger from the 2017 movie. still playing with fucking Goldar for some reason.
Hey, Fran, can you say in Goldar's voice, what's the reason?
Some fucking reason.
Oh my god. And Terra is standing in water. Not like wading through it, I mean like actually standing on it. Okay, so...
Okay, so Prehistoric Billy can just do a Kamehameha out of nowhere.
Can he do an RKO out of nowhere?
That'd be some shit.
No, but he can also do Iron Man hand blasts out of nowhere.
Oh, and by the way, the only thing I would be willing to show off besides the battles is Rumble Racing, which I'm sure, as you all recall, it was a interesting mechanic.
Oh yeah.
Or there was such an interesting minigame.
See ya.
Jason, how the hell
But
did
then
you
again,
just interrupt my
at least it's not command board. I'll take this. Easily beats the pants off the command board, but then again, there is a certain set of mini games that I'm gonna have to put poor Ventus through when we get to his visit to Disney Town.
Trini, you're almost dead. You might want to let the Ironmonger suit rest for a little bit.
Do you get to play as more Goldar?
I'm playing as Goldar right now. I wish I didn't have to. Goldar sucks.
I'm sorry, just Fran doing Goldar's voice while you're playing as Goldar is just hilarious.
Bring it.
How did Jason interrupt my special move?
I wish I had.
Why is Gold Suit Jason allowed to interrupt my special move?
I wish I had this much entertainment when I was streaming Mega Man X with Fran in tandem with Fran's Mortal Kombat X. Because that way, at the very least, I'd have something to laugh about. Oh, other than me just sitting there getting angry at a game that I've beaten in terms of beating its remake.
Yes, because an army of Megazords wouldn't have been able to take these guys down at all.
Totally.
It's not like we have a Mega Falcon Zord that could have dropped bombs on this tower, or Ninja Megazord, or the fucking Thunder Zords.
Oh boy. I get to fight against the Ice Titan. Well, first I also have to beat Zack and Hades.
Mike, you know, your health bar keeps going down. You might want to try something different.
Hey, the dictionary definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, hoping for different results. Which means I must be insane for trying. Which means I must be insane. Which means I must be insane.
Take that! Take that!
True. Why is there's this? Why is one of the unversed able to deflect? I friggin' what's it called? By the way, for the
Heal.
Considering you are much shorter than I am, Jason, I don't really understand how that's supposed to work.
Life finds a way.
You just said pick on someone your own size.
Fran, we need more Goldar in our lives.
Goldar is like 8 feet tall, and Jason's like 5 foot something.
I'm trying the best I can.
Take that.
Like I said, this is far more entertaining than me getting angry at Mega Man and me just getting bored at Mega Man X.
You probably find out that I'm getting my ass kicked by freaking corrupted Shin.
Fran, anything to take off my your stream was definitely far more entertaining than mine. Because at least you had a game that was worth debating over going on, while mine was pretty much unanimously accepted as hard but actually really good. And unfortunately, I wasn't very good at OG Mega Man X.
You're done. Take that. You're done. Take that. You're done.
I would like to see you play the game so that I can understand what that means. No, actually, yes, I would.
You're done. That's it. You're done.
Alright, Hades, keep trying to smack me with my invincibility frames while I launch Tetris at you. That would actually be something that Hades would totally do. Wow. God of the Underworld, ladies and gentlemen.
Where the fuck were you when we were supposed to be doing this?
Watch this. I could literally just sit up here, wait for him to finish, and then go back down.
That's it. You're healed.
Where the hell is...
That's it. Take that. Take that.
Where the hell does Goldar keep pulling these Mastodon sentries out of?
I keep running them out of my ass.
You're done. Take that. Take that.
Damn.
Take that. Take that.
You know, I also ended up saying that I feel like that most people would have an actual animal as their spirit animal. My spirit animal is a combination of Bakugo and Rocket Raccoon.
Okay then.
Oh, Luna, come on. My little pit bull has been a mess. It's like I want to be able to help her, I really do, but she is a very confusing one.
Take that.
I didn't go for takeover.
I just got a person.
Take that. Take that. Take that!
Okay, Goldar's down.
Take that!
Oh my god.
Take that! Take that!
You know, I understand that the unversed are based off of the negative emotions of various things in the worlds that we visit. Is there any particular reason why the unversed would also manifest into a gorilla?
Take that!
Fuck you, Trey.
You're done! Take that!
Wow, I just made the ice giant my bitch.
I believe.
Die, Ice Titan. You don't belong in this world. It was not by my hand that I am once again and given flesh. I was called here by humans who wish to pay me tribute. Tribute? You steal men's souls and make them your slaves. Perhaps the same could be said of all religions. Your words are as empty as your soul. Mankind ill needs a savior such as you. What is a man? A miserable little pile of secrets. But enough talk. How about you? I forget. What actor did I end up sounding like there? That's what I want to know.
Bring it!
God damn it,
I know.
I think it kind of sounded like Tim Curry or something.
Just about, yeah.
Tim Curry is Count Dracula.
It's a damn shame that's never happened.
Indeed. It's a damn shame that we don't really see much of Tim Curry anymore. Weird thing is, first time I ever heard of him was in Jimmy Neutron as Professor Calamitous.
See ya!
I know. Digging up an old relic from a bygone era of poorly aged 3D models. I say poorly aged because look at those models nowadays and you tell me if those don't look unsettling. Also, weird fact, Jimmy Neutron's voice actress Debbie Derryberry was also Gash in Gash Bell, or Zatch Bell for those more familiar with the dub. You know why they called it Zatch Bell?
Because Gash Bell is a weird name?
No, because apparently gash is another phrase for vagina.
Yep.
I don't understand that logic. Gash is a wound. Or gash is a type of wound.
Yeah.
Like, where do you get vagina out of that?
Depends on how it works.
I suppose.
Because remember, there's plenty of work that everything needs.
So, Alex, recently I also ended up once again going back and watching DC abridged universe is Justice League War Abridged, where apparently Wonder Woman and has no indoor voice whatsoever, and apparently asked Hera if she should make friends with the parademons. Hera's response, nah, just kill him.
Should I make friends with the parademons?
No. She's like, Mighty Hera! Should I make friends with these invaders? Nah, just kill them. Mighty Hera! Are you sure? Yeah. Have fun.
See ya.
Oh, and Alejandro Saab was Green Lantern in that parody series. You know, Kagi Films. He has got a wide vocal range, I swear. And he does one of the best Kermit voices I've ever heard.
But how good is his Jordan Peterson impression?
What?
How good is his Jordan Peterson impression?
Who's the... Okay, remind me who that is.
The Canadian psychologist?
I don't know who that is.
And he's back into the dark.
My fill of the reference barrel is half empty and half full.
And now you have a fear of the dark.
And now Udana gets shaken out by a fucking foot soldier. I know he's an elite mook, but he's still a fucking mook.
Welcome to Disney Town, where we fight against treasure boxes.
Take that! Take that!
Oh, now I have to play as some more.
Goldar.
Yeah.
Fran, tell us how Goldar feels.
Goldar sucks. He's too slow. There's a reason I never play as Donkey Kong or Bowser.
I'm so sorry, Alex. The moment you mentioned Goldar, and Fran's Goldar voice, I'm just like, it's too Game of Thrones. Tara, Okay, so, question. And Alex, would you say that part 1 of Naruto is better than all of Shippuden?
Take that!
That depends. Are we talking about the anime or the manga?
Yes.
Okay.
Take
manga
that!
maybe. Anime, fuck no.
Why? Because Sasuke can see you?
Filler!
I was gonna say. I was almost gonna say because the weird thing is Studio Pierrot's Yu Yu Hakusho is somehow more well known than its manga counterpart. And the English dub of and the Funimation English dub of that is more well known than the Japanese version.
It sounds like they got 2 different actors to play Jason between the animatics and the actual gameplay.
Take that!
I am still weirded out by the fact that at the voice acting team for how bad their casting was in Mortal Kombat 11 somehow managed to rope Kari Hiroyuki Tagawa as Shang Tsung.
They perfect.
I'm like, who had to get down on who to make this happen?
Take that!
No, but
Take that!
Got up on the stairs, looked down at them, then they asked. Not went down, look.
I'm surprised. I'm still surprised that I'm I am still struggling with. Somehow I'm still struggling with with saying his name right.
Oh yeah, just send Kimberly in with no fucking backup.
Because that makes total sense.
And hang on, why does... Take that! Why exactly does Draken have 4 health... 4 fucking health meters? He's weaker! Why does he have 4 health meters? And didn't I just take out the powers of everybody? Didn't I just knock down this tower in this fucking cutscene?
It hasn't taken effect yet.
Apparently.
You're done!
So tell me, how does one summon in Goldar or Fran?
Oh god.
Summon me using your ass.
Take that! You're done!
I swear I'm gonna fight. Anytime we mention Goldar, or I swear, or if either one of us or another editor on YouTube who finds our thing, he sees how many times I have you do your Goldar voice, there's gonna be a compilation of Goldar.
Goldar is ready.
Does he actually talk like that?
Yeah, I'm trying my best. That's
close enough, yeah.
Take that!
You need to freaking watch my work power.
I am thoroughly convinced that that Deathstroke sounds like Macho Man Randy Savage thanks to Jason Marnoka.
No, that's after he takes a hit of cocaine.
Yeah. But apparently, even when he's president of the United States in Crisis on Infinite Earth, in the Crisis on Infinite Earth's parody, he still has the Macho Man Randy Savage voice.
No, he just took a bone before being on camera.
And I'm just like, I'm like, why is this still a thing? And then Lex Luthor, whom for some reason in that parody sounds like Rick from Rick and Morty. Because don't you know, multiverse, man, we gotta have that Rick and Morty cloud in there.
Yeah, you gotta sound like this, man.
Yeah, you gotta sound like this. You gotta sound like.
I'm like a red.
God. I recorded my.
I turned myself into a dead meme, Morty. I'm dead meme red.
See, that's funnier, that's funnier than Pickle Rick ever was. I literally recorded myself reading a YouTube comment regarding the Skull Knight talking to Guts, and the Skull Knight advertised for Rick and Morty. He telling him to watch it just because as Rick turns himself into a friggin' pickle.
Oh wow.
I sent it to Alex, and I'm just like,
Okay, so now
I was
playing as Draken, and despite having half my energy taken away, I now have it all back.
Yeah.
For some reason. And now I've lost my bodyguards.
Yeah, at the very least, when the My Hero Academia fighting game had you play as the villain. At the very least, there was a part where you actually play as the heroes first, who actually win in a vast majority of the fights in the game. But also the fact that there's at least an alternate scenario where you play as the villains instead. It's like I wish that game got more recognition, but Considering the fact that it's Bamco, and their inability to comprehend that, you know, maybe it would.
All these cutscenes in the middle of my fighting game.
Then you would hate NetherRealm fighting games, dude.
Okay, so now I'm playing as Kimberly and Kimberly.
Kimberly
and Draken is still at full power. So, explain to me what the point of any of this shit was.
To promote Kimberly and Kimberly on their hit show, Kimberly and Kimberly. You know, the hit show, Kimberly and Kimberly. Might as well be. So, Alex, are you familiar with the YouTuber Fourth Snake?
No.
Basically, he's made a bunch of videos about Mortal Kombat, even regarding and other NRS property. He's like Injustice, and he has had a whole video series on basically the character of Sindel and how NRS ended up ruining her in Mortal Kombat 11.
See ya! They ruined everyone and everything in Mortal Kombat 11.
They turned Shao Kahn from a schemer, or who actually is intelligent and the kind of guy whom if you mess with him enough, he'll just get up off his ass and fight you himself. Into a sex-crazy maniac. Who apparently because that's so respectful towards women and having a lot of sex slave bits.
Dude. Yeah, I'm respectful towards women. Come on. Get real.
Bring it.
I swear I didn't know my phone was ringing.
I didn't even hear it.
How are you not able to? God dang it, we didn't even bring up Goldar in this conversation.
I don't care. Goldar, what's up when Goldar wants to talk?
Alex, Alex, how do we take care of this problem?
Typically we call the Power Rangers.
But
I think they're a bit tied up at the moment, trying to kill an evil version of Tommy Oliver.
We could always get your version of Shinji in there.
Oh, I'm certain he'd help, but you see, most of the time he'd probably just step on them because they're not in kaiju form right now. It would require Rita to throw her staff and make the monster grow.
It's so weird knowing that the voice of Rita Repulsa actually goes on to be a pretty good anime actress. Yeah, the sad thing is, I think the guy who voices Lord Zed, Robert Axelrod, I think it was, ended up passing away a while ago.
Yeah, he did.
That was sad.
Yeah, I remember. He did
Bring it.
I actually liked him in Digimon Adventure. Axelrod voiced Wizardmon.
Oh, you did.
So Lord Zed ends up turning it.
Jason David Frank right here.
Harmony told me an interesting story over Discord regarding Jason David Frank and Bosch.
Bring it.
So she wrote a very interesting story an interesting fan story as to why Aizawa hates the media in My Hero Academia, and she showed it to Jason David Frank and Bosch, they sent it to Horikoshi himself. He ended up liking the story and said, hey, could I actually use this at some point?
This is stupid. Why are there compression artifacts in this thing on a... We have up to 50 gigabytes on this Blu-ray here.
Alright, so next up we fight against the Mimic Master yet again.
Take that!
I was saying to Fran, what was Jason Dohring in that made Nomura think, I want this guy as Terra in Kingdom Hearts. Because I know there was stuff that Haley Joel Osment and Hayden Panettiere and David Gallagher were in. Going to cast them as their respective characters.
Take that!
Yes, this franchise is the only reason I know of those names. Because otherwise, I'd be like, who? I'd be like that one guy from Guardians of the Galaxy played by Jimon Hanso. I don't even know if the D in his name is pronounced.
Enough cutscenes! Fuck's sake, game.
You want to make a kiss, you would love him.
God damn it, Goldar!
You're done!
You know, sadly, Alternative Saga Shinji would probably still be a more pragmatic hero than any of the Power Rangers.
Well, considering that especially considering that the Dino Charge Rangers literally had access to space travel and didn't go into space to take out the space villains who were invading Earth.
Because they didn't want to go to space.
They just didn't want to go into space, yes.
Because that would be... I don't. So I'm not... So I lost bonus points.
Well, it's not in space.
So long! Take that!
I'm blocking.
Take that!
I'm blocking.
You're done!
I am blocking, Draken.
Are you sure blocking isn't disabled?
Blocking disabled.
There we go.
It's a Yo Video Games reference.
How did you block my super move?
Take that!
Yeah, fuck you, guys.
Take that! You're done!
You know, the weird thing is, like... And, you know who's probably the only character that... You know who's probably the only character NetherRealm hasn't managed to botch up?
Oh.
Johnny Cage.
Well, he's kind of hard, too.
I mean, even the Scorpion's Revenge movie that me and Alden had watched recently, he actually nailed him.
It's not that hard to nail that character.
Is he as much of a himbo as Wolverine is?
That depends on your definition of himbo.
Take that!
I was making it. He's not that hard to nail.
Alright. Yeah. Yeah, he is.
Take that!
You know, they had Kenshi for, like, only for, like, the plot of MKAX in terms of NetherRealm games, but then they just remove him, and because... why? Like, why would anyone want Collector? We will make Outworld great again.
I wasn't gonna reference that.
Yes, they actually had a Donald Trump line in there. For no reason. Other than... and oh, everybody...
Here.
Yeah.
Considering Shao-Kahn, you probably would say.
Yeah, but here's the thing, Shao Kahn, like I said, is not just the sex crazed maniac. Back there.
He's not gonna think about what other people feel about anything he said.
Well, of course. But here's the thing, he's also a schemer. Or a guy who may operate behind the scenes, but he's sure gonna come up with something dangerous. He used to be a Mortal Kombat's answer to Darkseid. Like seriously, that used to be Shao Kahn's character. But now he's just a guy that... Now he's just a guy that quotes Donald Trump because hashtag current year, as Alex pointed out.
Yeah, not everything.
I know.
Just that one thing. Doesn't blow it out of proportion.
True.
Clean up everything's out of proportion. Good war.
I hate her.
I pulled off the super move first, Draken.
Take that!
Like I said, the moment the more you mention in that character's name, the more I'm going to think impossible.
Okay, this is where I say demonetized because people are straight up low, but
Wait, you're streaming Mortal Kombat at 11 now?
Nah, I'm just playing through the time mode.
Heal!
You know, I hear Noob Saibot's kind of a scrub.
Take that!
Look at the way. His name?
Partially, yeah.
Yeah, cool. My turn to play online. I wouldn't be surprised when I get my
You're done!
Including Maximilian Dude.
Yeah.
He mains him.
Oh, he does?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
You forget that Max is very fond of Noob Saibot.
And brutality. Keep up with that brutality.
The game interrupted me in the middle of a fucking combo move. Letting Draken get out of the combo move.
And now I gotta deal with Sindel.
She is quite literal. Like I said, in terms of characterization, she gets it first.
How did that miss?
See ya!
It didn't hit. That's how it missed.
How'd it get burned?
How'd it get burned?
I was blocking. How did that fail?
Blocking disabled. Like I said, it's a Yo Video Games reference. They were doing a boss rage against Mission 300 Shao Kahn on the tower. On the challenge tower, and
oh my fucking god, interrupted me right in the middle of... Oh, fuck you! Draken just activated his fucking special move.
YouTube asks me, hey, are your videos suitable for children? My response is a pause before saying... No. Yes. Yes, they totally are.
Unless I'm around. I don't care.
You know, I still am weirded out by the fact that her Sabbath's Kuwabara voice sounds eerily similar to Goldar's voice, thanks to Chris Niosi.
Yo, who else is gonna get those Power Rangers? My God.
It was basically a skit doing like Kuwabara's as Yajirobe, Goldar, and I forget what the last one was.
That was what? Ooh.
But I know it was culminating in just like a Muscle Man joke because they all sound like Muscle Man from regular show.
Yep.
Which, by the way, Alex, Muscle Man isn't actually muscular. He's fat.
It's ironic.
Yes, and he also has. Oh, and he also has a ghost named High Five Ghost.
All because of one simple fact. He's fat!
You know, at the very least, this is what's going on right now. How it does kind of contribute to me getting to the ultimate shot lock in the game because, well, at least for Terra's, each of the three characters has an ultimate shot lock to obtain.
How does the computer block right as he's coming up off the ground?
Because blocking for you is disabled. I know I'm running out of material.
You didn't run out of material.
No, I have run out of material.
I said you didn't run out of material.
Oh, I'm
using the same one over and over again. It's like that bad. That's insanity.
Maybe I am insane.
Yeah, insane in the number.
Insane in the brain.
Yep.
Oh, and Shao Kahn's voice in MK11 is too similar to friggin' Atrocitus from Injustice 2. It's like this. It's like I know it's the same actor, but it's literally just like, why am I hearing Atrocitus when I think of when I hear Shao Kahn's voice?
Yeah.
Oh boy, here we go, gentlemen. Time for Keepers of the Arena. By the way, as Iron Prisoner 3 and his BFF
Take that!
Iron Prisoner number 4. So, how does one summon Pot of Greed need to draw 3 additional cards from your deck? It's a joke from a video regarding the Yu-Gi-Oh! VR thing. Something Angel Does Her Truth showed me.
You're done!
And I'm just like, what is going on right now? Oh, and apparently even though it wasn't even the guy's turn, he then summons a bunch of monster. There's like, say, Alpha the Magnet Warrior. Friggin',
This is so cheap. I'm glad you think so too, Draken. I was getting tired of that.
Dark Magician. In, what is it? Somehow tries to summon Mirror Force as a monster card, even though it's a trap card.
Had him on the final health bar, so.
Take that!
Friggin' man drinks, man. You know, one thing I've been saying about the character of Kotal Khan from Mortal Kombat, who debuted in Mortal Kombat 10, and is that he is a bottom bitch. Like that one guy,
literally interrupted my combo to give me some fucking exposition.
Heal! Take that!
And I died. Well, I know what I'm gonna be doing. In between streams, grinding. It's getting late anyway, so
yeah, it's pretty much midnight.
We'll reconvene on this game next time.
Next time.
Well, I'm gonna try and beat Draken one last time and then wrap it up.
All right. So